Are we in your beer garden or patio?
This is we call it our beer garden, yep.
I love it, yeah. It's got a good feel out here. It's about 100 degrees today.
Yeah.
So if we start sweating, you know why.
We call this one Thirsty Narwhal. We use ChatGPT for a recipe.
Yeah.
Came up with the recipe, and we brewed it, and it's delicious.
And it worked.
It worked, and they even named it. That's where the name came
I
from.
love that.
We've got Orion's Belt, an IPA.
Okay.
It's hoppy with Citra and Galaxy hops. Exactly what you want in an American-style IPA.
Yeah.
I'm a beer snob. I'm an IPA guy, so I'm always going to choose an IPA.
Okay. And I'll go with the funky little ChatGPT Norwal. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Are you a Findlay native?
I am a Findlay native, yeah.
Are your other co-owners?
We're all of us.
Okay. So,
Findlay, yep.
you know, combine your ideas, your brains came together to come up with Findlay Brewing Company. How did this come about?
We were at a local establishment here in town, and we were talking about how much we loved craft beer. And at the time, it was before the big explosion of craft beer. This would have been 2011, 2012. There wasn't anything close. The closest at the time was in Toledo. So we decided we're going to learn how to make beer. It starts kind of as a hobby, and then hobbies become obsessions. We just kept buying bigger and bigger equipment until 2013 we opened up our first location about a mile that way on North Main, a very small spot, about 800 square feet total for brewing and tap room.
Despite limited hours, Findlay Brewing was a hit with patrons and developed a loyal following, which led them to their current location and a massive increase in the scale of their business.
We moved into this 6,000 square feet building, upped our brewing capacity by 30 times, actually like 32 times. So now we're brewing 15 barrel batches when we were brewing half a barrel batches.
You have 24 beers on tap right now?
Right now we have 24 beers on tap. I think 20 are ours. We always have some rotating guest taps.
But I mean, like, even 20 beers for a craft brewery that's pretty impressive.
We did the numbers once on how many different styles of beers we've made over the years, and it was well into the hundreds.
Wow, insane.
I think we've hit a sweet spot at this point because our beer is clean, it's tasty, it's inventive. So this is Presley, one of our OG bartenders, pouring our Bougie AF. It's a French saison beer. It's brewed with coriander, rosemary, and blueberry. We then age it on French oak barrels. It adds that smokiness. It also has edible glitter in it, so it shines in the sunlight.
With the Suds a resounding success, the team could have stopped there, but they decided to kick it up a notch and add a killer food menu to the brewery.
We had a local restaurateur, a really nice guy, Ren Salonga. He owns a fantastic restaurant right down the road. He approached us and said, hey, I want to do a brewery.
Yeah.
So he came up with all these food items. I wanted to have chips, bags of chips and hot dogs or something.
And
really,
that would work too.
It would have been fine.
There's plenty of places that do it, or people bring up food trucks. I mean, that works as well.
At this point, though, we're known as, in this town, as much for our food as we are for our beer. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Our FBC burger is by far and away our best-selling food item. All of our burgers are grown probably within 30 miles of here. This is what we call our loaded tots.
Okay.
It's one of our best sellers. It's tater tots, corn with another aioli, pickled red onions.
It's really a community place, and obviously it gets everybody, you know, that lives around here, but you're pulling in out-of-towners too.
Yep.
You know, people passing through. I know when I go to cities or towns, I always look at, you know, what are the top restaurants to go to and things like that, and breweries always pop up. I'm like, oh, they got a craft brewery, I want to go there, I get a sticker, try their signature beer and things like that.
Everywhere I go on vacations or out of town, I'm dragging my family to the local brewery.
Especially, like, you have good branding too, like that draws the eye, so that's going to draw people in from out of town. What's that like, kind of being a little destination down here in Findlay?
I mean, it's been a lot of work.
Sure.
So it feels really good to know that our hard work is paying off, that people notice it, and that we're making a difference. The inclusivity is a core value of Findlay Brewing Company. We want to make sure every person is welcome here, and that we want them here.
You're celebrating your 10th year overall, 5th year in this location. Could you have imagined all of you when you started this 10 years ago?
Oh, absolutely not. We just wanted to make beer. We wanted to make good beer.
One Tank Travel with Tim McMahon is presented by Shores and Islands, Ohio.